thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. Last drive stalled, but they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. He moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. And the Utes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores.
Yes, sir.
And down he goes. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play.
Tried to bat it down. What the fuck?
Enough to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Rising. Catch hauled in here over the middle. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And the Utes will line up on 1st and 10. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly.
You're getting fucking 12 at 16? Who the fuck are you? He's a freshman, that's why.
Coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast, but I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early. Yeah, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made.
Oh my God.
He does get the foot down and what a catch, a big gain.
That is great.
Fucking window.
By this quarter.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn.
Never had that challenge.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just for 2 yards. This, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the play
Just trucks through the defender. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Cade's looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking for some space. It's Martinez. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it can be a long game.
They'll run it from the gun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through.
Wow. National championship.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Tulane. No way. Number 15.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoffs. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the AAC see the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So Miami's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this
After this
third down
defense
coming
will
up a
help
little
to
bit more
open the second
manageable, and that
half.
certainly has a lot of value.
See.
Caught over the middle. It's George. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, they're going to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15.
Oh my God.
Not stop it. He's in. Touchdown, Canes. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Touchdown, Kings.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Tulane's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Oh my God.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except... Defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
I'm not.
Freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Thompson. Quick throw to the left side.
Come on, y'all.
Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. First down here for this offense. They'll try to run behind the big left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now.
Don't tell me y'all run first.
A nice play there by the sophomore.
Great call here going
what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's caught. It's Restrepo. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball handed off. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line, run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Will he score here? Makes it across the goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that's an example right there of what and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0
Don't let this be a blowout.
Set to kick it away.
I told you. Too late. I need to see that. I need to see that on us to 17 because I know
The
that.
offense is back out on the field now. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fights off a defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, let's give the back a lot of credit on this play. I thought he might be brought down for a short gain, but he just kept giving great effort, and he picks up a lot of these yards after contact.
Able to get the pass away, but took it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half.
No, put
And
that shit
the problem
down.
is, they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Back to pass. It's Thompson. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moves the ball up to the 30. The game makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Hand off to the right side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's George. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break with a quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through one quarter, let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. The Canes pick up enough for a first down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster.
What?
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned.
Cool.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down
That's a
and 2.
first.
Try and muscle for the first down. The Canes are on the move here.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to set up a string pass here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down. Almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game. It's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Couldn't quite get there.
Kidding me?
Down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Come on.
And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Go.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time?
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Thompson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact.
one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result,
Yes,
is
punt
unable
that
to hold on to
shit.
the football.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Punt team ready to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, but they keep it going. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
How do you miss that shit, bro?
Bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Ward. Look at this. He'll go deep again.
Yeah, come on, let's trap it!
Touchdown, Miami.
Come on, strap it. Come on, double coverage in traffic. Go fucking get it.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not landing just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Just ran away from the defense. Now the important point after attempt.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Understand how hard it is to defend against the deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
He's going to take another shot right here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Ward. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great way to set up his offense here. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. And nobody open. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again.
How are we letting this shit happen? Oh my god, this fucking AI. It's so terrible.
That's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here in 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on the second down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Can you fucking block? Fuck is this shit, man?
Timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield. It's Thompson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a solid gain there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. And looking for a big play here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we
I underestimated this team. They turned up.
Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk in the booth. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's caught across the middle. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big play across midfield will spot it near the 36. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Looking downfield, it's Thompson. It's an out route, the catch made. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. Back to throw again. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And they're trying to punch it in here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown.
What, bro? Like, you don't get no, like, that's bullshit.
Championship game, and there was nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, one of the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's caught. It's George.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Oh, man.
It looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. It's third down after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Canes begin a new series here, first and 10. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Play action here on first down.
Thank you, dumbass.
He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Canes. Lift them all the way back to claim the lead. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. This guy's putting on a show.
This is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched. Throw the ball, and the receiver's job is running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Second down after that run on the previous play. back in the gun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, they broke the tackle. It was a solid game there. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can he make it to the marker? And he moves the ball across
That's some
midfield.
bullshit. This game sucks sometimes. Look at this. Look. 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 What the fuck are you doing? You fucking. What the fuck are you doing?
Good job
You're just
up front by
staring
the
at
offensive line,
him.
getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got that first down, they can...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Scanning the field, it's Thompson. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big
I
gain.
can't wait to this
Powering
nigga's
through the
fucking
defender.
tackle
The
him.
tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He shreds the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tulane. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first down, it's play action. And he lofts it toward the left
Bullet, let's go.
Catch made.
Let's
It's a
triple.
big
He's so
play
strong.
inside the 30. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the 3rd period. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Ward. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Come on.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mix matched the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shea.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time.
No, where you go? We got a spy, goddamn! We got a spy! Come on, that's all covered. Good shit. Come on, where you going? Where you going? What? You thought you was running? No.
The defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, it's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Oh, and he can't hang on. A little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Trucks through the defender. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Tackle, but first down. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here. Hands off to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Oh my God, Fletcher, go!
They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense.
What a fucking savage. 2 power backs on the dome. I don't want it. Boom, get off me, get off me.
All right, let's get it. Run out the clock and secure this win. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Sticking with the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Snags a quick throw.
Let's go!
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
When you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Running play called on 3rd and short. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down mark. The offense stays on the field, of as it's 4th down and inches. Trying to find some room. It's Martinez. He powers into the end zone.
Hey, guess what? Send them on! What the?
In
This man!
this era of display, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers, this is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they go for a 2-point conversion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
So they decide to run it in on the 2-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him.
Oh, dumbass!
Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The ball falls to the ground. We have a
Tom's
nasty
running.
hit. Well, really,
That's
Sandy,
awful.
someone to call to get the W if they're in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official. We're kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.
That's our 1st round pick. Bro, I was throwing fucking